The reason I kind of avoid using fine tuning for that is actually super simple. The AI is going to get better again. And when it gets better again, the new version that is like updated, GPT-4.5, GPT Next is what they're calling it. It's supposed to come out later this year. OpenAI is saying it is 1.5 to 2 times smarter than GPT-4. And so fine-tuned GPT-4o mini is probably not going to be better than GPT Next when it comes to writing.
When's that supposed to come out? 4.5?
Later this year. So probably short. I think they've got a demo day of some sort coming up pretty soon. So I'm guessing a month or two after that.
Okay. So maybe October, November, let's say.
Yeah. Because they've said GPT-5 is not this year. That could change.
GPT-5 is what?
Is not this year.
Oh, okay. Okay, gotcha. What's that supposed to have? But I guess 4.5 should be a big leap forward. So maybe just worry about that one.
Yeah. And I know, I think everyone's going to release one more like incremental step in models this year, but we're not going to see a real big jump again until next year.
What's the big jump going to look like, you think? Or who knows?
I'm happy to speculate.
Sure. That's a rare thing. Usually people never are.
Yeah, I mean, I think really this is like a who knows, but I think we know a few things. One, it is going to be much, much better at math. And AI just won a math competition. And that's like a very big deal. That's a breakthrough event. Two, it is likely to have much more complex reasoning because there's been a lot of like architecture improvements in how we deploy models. And three, if right now it's the best intern we've ever had, I think the next version is probably going to be the best entry-level hire. Like right now, it's maybe a high schooler, early bachelor's degree. I expect it to be bachelor's to master's on many like standard tasks.
What are some things that you wanted to do that it's not quite there that you think in the next year we'll be able to do for you?
I think at least for me, like it doesn't write quite well enough for me to publish without editing anything except like short tweets. AI doesn't do novel insights yet, but in terms of day-to-day work, I am more limited by the amount of time I have to actually implement these workflows than I am the technology. I'm sure you've heard everyone say it, but it's the worst it's ever going to be.
Oh, well, that's good. Okay, well, let's move on then. So what does your consulting look like? What would be a good candidate business, and what do you do for them now that you've given these examples?
So our ideal partner business is between 1 and about 50 million a year. They understand the value of having like digital technology. They might even have some operations team in place, but this is not their specialty. They know it, and they want to bring in a team that can take it off their plate permanently. And so we come in and we embed team members that we call draftsmen to document all their SOPs, all their workflows, all their technology and tools and infrastructure. And we start building solutions to unlock their bottlenecks and to support their strategic goals.
Okay, right. Find ways to automate, improve productivity. What are some comfortable benchmarks you have? Like we can improve the efficiency of your workflows 10%. What are some things that you know that you can comfortably do with a company? Yeah.
So we know that a company working with us for about a year is going to generally automate 3 or 4 key workflows. And as a result of that, they are going to see anywhere from 20 to 80% improvement in that workflow or in the key metric measured in that. So a few specific examples. We've helped companies automate their collections and invoicing processes to improve their payment speed by 90% and reduce overdue collections from tens of thousands to low single-digit thousands.
Oh, how did you do that? What did you do? If you don't mind.
I mean, literally automated emails and text messages. And then we gave a dashboard to the collections team. And so every day they could see everyone who was coming up and everyone who was due or overdue. And they finally had time rather than chasing everything down to just sit, because we also integrated all of their data. They had everything in one place and they could just sit down and call customers.